Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to have more cool comic book slash discussion slash story fun. This such topic will be about legendary gospel singer, songwriter, and choir director called Myrna Summers. Yes, and I will also be comparing power levels as characterized for Myrna Summers in terms of her standards of excellence and her musical talents of various. Okay, Myrna Summers had humble beginnings like many other great gospel singers, and after those humble beginnings, of course, she would go through the trials in life, including hardships and struggles a bit, but nevertheless, she wouldn't let those keep her down because she would go on to achieve massive success in the gospel music area. Okay, but first it started off with her as a child. She was heavily involved in church functions. She was singing, playing musical instruments at a very early age. Yes, and her household was a gospel family. They went to church regularly, probably took part in church functions. So she felt that music was her calling in the gospel spiritual world of it. But her mother didn't share her same wants because her mother wanted her to become a school teacher like she was. Yes, imagine that, like daughter, like mother. But nevertheless, Myrna didn't feel a passion for teaching. She wanted to pursue a musical career. So she graduated high school, then she attended college, and then she attended a fancy musical academy, which trains singers to bring out the best in their voices, of course. Then her story ended at the musical academy as far as a student when an instructor found out she was singing gospel music on the weekend. After that, he stopped teaching her and said that he feared that singing gospel music would ruin her vocal cords. So they didn't want to encourage students to sing gospel music. I suppose he wanted her to sing classical music because it was a classical training institution. And many other gospel artists had classical musical training too to refine their abilities, of course. Okay, so after the instructor refused to teach her, she formed her own group, of course, and that group would go on to be immensely accomplished, and she contributed many songs and efforts to the success of that group, of course, her very own group that lasted, of course, for many years. But she, like many others, wanted to go off into doing her own solo projects. So she ended up releasing at least 19 solo albums throughout her career, spanning at least 4 decades. I'm going to get into the powers of Myrna Summers now. It is said that she is a powerful songwriter that wrote dozens of songs, of course, and many of those songs charted on the gospel charts of various types, whether it's traditional gospel, modern gospel, country gospel. They charted and they did successful numbers by standards of gospel artists, of course. She's a powerful singer, of course, who can captivate audiences the world over. She's a powerful spiritual minister, which she feels is her true calling. So she went off into ministry. She's a powerful choir director, a powerful organizer, which could bring out the best talent in those, especially large scale talent. She has a key ear for sounds and integrations of sounds, of course. So she's managed or directed some major choirs, major gospel choirs, and she's certainly a powerhouse there too as well. And as a solo artist, she's an immensely accomplished solo artist, and she's a collaborative artist too, who has worked with other great gospel singers. Okay, folks, let me know how you feel about this one.